In the year 1988, when I was studying in Vrindavan, Winter Olympics was going on at that time. Morning Suprahatam got over, and then we had heard the unfortunate news that Bhagwan had slipped on a piece of soap in Puttaparthi and had sprained his hip. And Bhagwan was coming to Vrindavan. So Bhagwan used to stay in the upstairs of Trai Vrindavan, but because of this sprain on his hip, we had to prepare the ground floor interview room as his bedroom. At that time, something also happened in Odisha. My mother used to wake up every morning at around 4 o'clock and pray to Bhagwan. She had finished her prayers and then had gone to the kitchen when she hears a very loud noise. When she comes back to the puja room, sees the center photograph of Bhagwan had been pushed from its altar and was lying in the center of the room. And the glass was broken. Now mother sits down crying, what has actually happened? Why? And all the photographs of the altar were actually hard-wired to the nail with a wire. So there was absolutely no chance that it would have just fallen. Even if it had fallen, if photograph falls, it would fall just nearby, not something in the middle of the room, as if somebody had just given a push. So she sits down to write a letter to me that has something happened to Swami. And at the same time, I write back home that Swami has fallen down on this particular day and had sustained a sprain on his hip. So Suprahatam gets over, then I just, the TV was turned on so that, the highlights of the Winter Olympics could be shown to the boys. And I just got a thought that, Trai Vrindavan, by the way, is constructed on the same model like Dharmakshetra. And there is a very beautiful moat around Trai Vrindavan where water used to be there. So while finishing cleaning of Swami's bedroom, evening in the night when I was going back, I realized that the water was there and it was kind of, a little dirty. So I said that we need to clean this before Bhagwan arrives, because a dirty water would kind of, breed to mosquitoes, and we don't want, the mosquitoes around, especially when Bhagwan is going to stay in the ground floor. So I just asked any of the brothers, are you all willing to kind of, come? Let's undertake this journey of cleaning the moat. Now, we kind of, had got a hint that Bhagwan was to arrive that morning. And then we had just literally 1.5 hours with us. So 6 or 7 of us gathered. And I remember Gopi sir, Nandagopal sir, they also joined in. And then we started cleaning up. And then we just picked out all the water and threw it on the lawns. And we wiped it spick and span. We just finished wiping it, and Swami's car enters. Swami gets down and he walks in. But before he gets into the interview room, he just stands there and gives a very enigmatic smile to all the students and teachers who are gathered there. The moment he retires, goes inside, when we were coming back, all those 6 brothers come and surround me. Brother, first time Swami looked at me and smiled. All of them, not without an exception. So without any expectation, leaving aside all the worldly duties, when we take up his work, he rewards us. And it did not stop there. In the afternoon, Bhagwan sent 7 pairs of clothes to all the students who had actually helped clean the entire moat.